Hello everyone. Today we got in a Toshiba, a purple color. Looks blue but it's a purple. And laptop has a failure on the motherboard. And I'm gonna replace the motherboard. I'm gonna fix it. This particular one, it's the model number. I don't have the model number up here. Okay, right there. It's a Satellite l645d. That's the model number. So we're gonna go ahead and disassemble this, take it apart. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. First thing first, you want to flip it over and then remove the battery. That's easy. Just remove pull the clips to a side, pull the clip towards the back side, the battery, and that's it. Next, you want to remove the RAM cover, which is at the bottom, by removing 3 screws. There. Now we remove the bottom cover. Right under here, you will see the Wi-Fi board and 2 RAM slots which are occupied right now. First thing first, you want to remove the cable for Wi-Fi. Pull the cable out, unplug the antennas. That's that. Remove the Wi-Fi card, 2 screws holding it. In 45-degree angle, you're gonna pull out towards the right side if you hold it the battery the other way. Next, you want to unplug the power jack cable on the board. There, just pull out. For the RAMs, just pull the clips to a side, it will just pop open on 45-degree angle. Just pull on 45-degree angle out. And same with the other one, pull to the side, the RAMs just come out. In 45-degree angle, just pull out. Next, we're gonna remove the hard drive cover. And then to remove the hard drive, just pull the hard drive to your left to the CD-ROM side. It just disconnects. And next, you just want to grab this plastic thing, just lift it. There. Now you can change your hard drive. If you have a new hard drive, just place it in, but make sure you just remove this metal cover bracket so you can put on a new hard drive. Next, we're gonna remove the CD-ROM. You wanna unscrew the screw right there. It's under the cover. Once you remove that, just with your finger push the metal a little bit so you see this gap right here, and put your finger in there. Just pull the CD-ROM out. You can change the CD-ROM. There's a model number. I'm gonna put the model number where you can buy them in the description. Next, we removed everything that we could actually physically remove from the bottom side. You're gonna go ahead and remove all the screws from one side. All the screws that you see, start removing all of them. Alright, remember there's 2 more screws, one here and one in the other side of the battery connection. Alright, now that we removed all the screws on the bottom, and don't forget there's a screw always right there by the CD-ROM, under the CD-ROM, remove that too. And then we make sure that we have the power jack unplugged, the Wi-Fi cable unplugged. We're gonna flip it over, open the lid. Next thing, we gotta remove this top plastic right here. It starts from the escape and ends on the delete button. We gotta remove that plastic. You wanna get yourself your flat screwdrivers, and then put it right under between F11 and F12, right in between. Put it there and just lift it. will just pop open. Next, you want to remove the 3 screws that hold in the keyboard. Now you grab the keyboard from the middle, so you have this kind of curve. That curve is going to help you to unclip the sides. Don't do it too hard. Once you have it loosen it up, flip it on its back, and unclip the flex cable just by lifting the plastic black side up 90 degrees, and then pull the cable towards yourself. That's the keyboard. The part number, model number is right there. Next, you want to unplug the same ribbon cable for the mouse and lift the black cover and pull the cable. On off switch, same thing. You want to use that tweezers, flathead tweezers. Open it and then remove that. Next, you want to remove all the F5 screws under the keyboard. And F3 screws too. These are F3, they're smaller. Unplug the speaker cable. Now once you're done, you put your finger in one corner or right or left. Just lift it up slowly, the back cover, the front cover. Now if you flip it over, you have 2 speakers on the top. You can remove them. There's only 2 screws holding it. On the bottom you have your mouse clicks, mouse buttons, and the mouse pad. They are really easy to remove here from this point. Now down here we got the motherboard. You have the on-off switch here. You can replace it if you want to. And on this side you have your LCD cable. You want to pull it out. Don't yank the cable. Put your 2 fingers on the plastic side and just pull them to a side. You don't need to yank the cable. You're going to destroy it. Actually, this is not the flex cable for the LCD. This is for the VGA and extra USB port on this side. This is the flex cable for the monitor. You want to loosen up the tape that it has. And then same thing with this one. With your fingernails, just put on a corner of the flex cable and just pull it towards the monitor. And it will come out slowly and nicely. You don't want to yank the cables because those are really tiny cables. You can cut them off. Next, we want to remove the motherboard. There's 1, 2 screws down here. They're holding it. And that's it. I think there should be 1 in the middle, right there. I was right. Remove the middle one too. Also, you want to remove the screw that holding the fan in the plate on the bottom. Because the fan has to come out too. Now lift it from this side up and the whole thing will come out. Now you flip over. Let's put this to a side for a second. Down here, what we have. On this side, you have your Wi-Fi. You want to replace your extra USB. Unscrew that side. Now you can actually remove the USB and VGA cable on this side. I'm gonna put it back in, so I don't see a case for me to open it. Now you can take this apart too. Take the Wi-Fi cables, antennas out. Unscrew the hinges. 2 screws on that side and 2 screws on this side. There we go. Now you can just lift the LCD. And now down here you have the power jack. If you want to replace your power jack, right there, you just gotta lift it up and you can just replace the whole cable with a power jack or just fix your own power jack. Alright, that's the screen. I'm gonna put it here for a second. Now, this is the motherboard. You have the fan, the heatsink, and the CPU and the GPU down there. So we're gonna unhook this heatsink. There are 4 screws. And then you're gonna unplug the fan and remove the heatsink. Alright, now we're gonna repaste it and fix it up, clean it up. Okay, now we're gonna clean the thermal paste on top of this processor. You're gonna grab your alcohol, 100% alcohol. You don't want anything with water. Just rub it off the CPU. You don't need to clean all of it, as long as you clean the crystal on top of the CPU, or you call it die. And the GPU, clean it up. Once you clean both of it, you gotta clean the fan too. So you're gonna clean the fan. Alright. Now we clean the fan and the CPU. You wanna grab your heatsink. I used 2 thermal paste, an Arctic Silver 5 and MX4. I use Arctic Silver 5 on a GPU and MX4 on a CPU. Because MX4 is cheaper than Arctic Silver 5. Because my clients don't want to pay enough money, so I can't afford to put Arctic Silver 5 on both of them. So the only one that is more important is the GPU, that needs to have the better thermal paste. And put the thermal pad on top. Now we're gonna place the heatsink and screw it back in place. Now next you're gonna plug in the fan and make sure that you have contact, everything is okay. Now let's open let's plug in the LCD. Just pull the LCD in, put the 2 screws on each side. Alright, run the Wi-Fi cable along the side. Now that we got that done, put the on-off switch in place. We're gonna grab the motherboard, plug in the heatsink side first on 45-degree angle, and just watch the flex cable for on-off switch and the side flex. Plug in, push in the flex for the USB and VGA cable, and again put in the flex for the LCD. When you put the flex for the LCD, grab the head of the flex from the side. Don't push the cable. Just grab it from the both ends and pull it towards yourself, and that's it. That way you don't damage the cable wirings on the inside the flex. Alright, put the on-off switch. You're gonna place the screws on the motherboard. Remember there was one in the middle. I don't know why they need 2 in the bottom, so right beside each other. That's stupid. They should have put it back there. And the fan the screw for the fan. Right, that's done. You're gonna grab the top cover, put the top cover straight down, push the corners until you hear clicking. In case you hear, if you don't worry about it. Now put all the screws, all the F5 screws and F3. Remember the F3s are a little shorter. Alright, we're gonna plug in the cable for the mouse pad, the speaker. And once that's done, you're gonna grab your keyboard, put it down, face down. First put it this way, then you flip it over. Now run your fingers on the tip of the flex so make sure there's no dust. Lift the black cover 90 degrees up. Push the flex in. It goes in about like a millimeter or half. It doesn't go too much, so don't worry about it. And then while you're holding it pushed in, pull down the black plastic. Now put the bottom side first and the top. Make sure the corners and the other corner just clicks in. Put the screws, 3 screws on one in the middle and one on each side. Now you're gonna grab the plastic cover. You're gonna plug in one side and the other side just bend, make an arc. Just put that side in and then just push in with your fingers and that's it. Close the cover, turn over, plug in the power jack first, run the cable for the Wi-Fi, grab your Wi-Fi board, put in the black antenna and the white. Now in 45-degree angle, plug in and push down. There should be 2 screws, but you only need to put 1. If you want to put 2, put both of them, who cares? No, actually, it's one of those thick ones, so there is 1, 2. There's no way that you need both. On many HP laptop, they only put 1, they don't need to put 2. So now we got that out of the way. Put the 2 screws that holding that plastic long cover on top of the keyboard, which is this 2. Alright. Next we're gonna grab the rams. Run your finger over the rams, make sure it's clean. 45-degree angle, pop in. Goes in 45 and push down. Alright. Next we're gonna put the 3 screws at the back of the battery. Under the battery, I mean. If you're using a manual screwdriver, you don't have to really go hard on the screws. I have a torque here, so I just put on a low torque. I don't have to damage the screws. If you do a manual, don't press too hard. And now we're gonna screw all the screws at the bottom. We start from one side so you don't miss any. Alright, now that we put all the screws on the bottom, you're gonna be left with 1 screw, and that's your CD-ROM, DVD-ROM. Just grab your DVD-ROM, with a sticker on the bottom facing down. Put in, push in, and make sure the metal trim comes out from here, and then put the screw on it. That's about it. Now you're gonna grab your cover for the. This is very important when you want to do this. You want to plug in your hard drive first. So you plug in the cover for the RAMs. Pop in first, and the last three screw the last three ones. Not last three ones. What you want to do, you want to turn it on. Make sure you got some power, and there's a screen, because you don't want to damage your hard drive by turning it on and off. So you grab your power charger, plug it in. I got power light right there. Now I'm gonna turn it on. Got light for turning on, and I got a screen, Toshiba. So it's gonna say that you don't have a boot drive, stuff like that. Failure, battery failure for the BIOS. Okay. F1 to continue. And there you go. It's gonna tell you there's no board drive because you don't have the hard drive in. So at this point, you're gonna turn it off or just plug it in. Because testing it with your hard drive in is gonna damage your hard drive, the platters on the hard drive. So you're better off doing this after. Now, I hope you guys like this video. If you like it, thumbs up, and please subscribe. It really helps out. And if you want if you have any requests for any other laptop or cell phone that you want me to open it up, show you how to do that service job, let me know in the comment, and I'll try to see if I can get my hands on it. Alright, thank you for watching, guys.